Custom training packs. I like them, you like them, and if you want to get better at the game, they're a huge help in general. But there are so many, and with so many different options, you get stuck trying to find the right pack. That's where this video comes in. I decided that since you guys seem to enjoy my last training pack video so much, I'd make a follow-up. But this time, I would try to tailor it to the different ranks so that no matter where you're placed, you have a pack that you can work with, grow your skills, and help you to improve the fundamentals you need at that rank. You can then work your way up to the next set of packs and go through all the different ones as you rank up. Today, I'll run you through the packs, tell you the general focus, then go into how I built the packs, how you should try some of the shots, and how you can slowly make them harder for yourself as you get more comfortable. The 5 packs we have today are Bronze to Silver, Gold to Platinum, Diamond to Champ, Champ to GC, and then one all-around pack. The links to these will be in the description. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like and sub if you want to see more. But if you want to take part in a huge giveaway, head over to my Twitter. It is by far the biggest giveaway I've ever done, and there are many ways to enter. Anyway, let's get into the first training pack, Bronze to Silver. In the past, I've mentioned that I believe bronze and silver players just need to play the game more in order to progress and get better. But with this pack, I've chosen to have the focus be general accuracy and hitting the ball with power, as I feel they're the only real thing everyone in these ranks need to be focusing on. Like that, where you really focus on just aiming it and getting it kind of on target, you're going to get more efficient with those powerful shots and harder hits, which are going to help you in offense and in defense. You want to be hitting with some power every time. Like this training pack in particular will help you to drill your power and accuracy. You can just wait for it to bounce and then power it in. This shot will come up just so often in bronze and silver especially. So you wouldn't even need to air roll really, you could just double jump into it. But it's also about moving from a defensive position and changing that to an offensive play. And so this is just a small aerial one. Like you don't really need to, you have so much time to plan out your path. You can just small aerial and then flip into it if you want. It doesn't have to be a clean shot as long as you're just kind of building up that basic aerial presence. So shot 6 is a little bit harder. The ball is going to go up faster, so that's just learning a bit more of the aerial presence. You can wait obviously and you can just power it, which will help with open net shots, which are going to happen quite a bit. Imagine the keeper's in mid, you have to put it to one side. Learn your open nets, learn to hit the corners, or go up and just learn to be more, apply more pressure in the air. So going up and just kind of waiting. You don't even need to score this one, this is just about clearing the ball. Next, let's head into Gold to Platinum. In this pack, I knew there'd be a bigger skill gap, and so I gave a little more choice. There are a few that focus on dribbling and catching the ball, and there are a few that work through aerials. In this pack, you'll want to start with just trying to score some of the easier aerials, then work your way up to going up for them earlier and earlier. This is going to build up your aerial accuracy and speed. With dribbling, it's all about just learning to keep the ball on your car and driving towards the goal, and maybe as you get better at it, start implementing some flicks. It's a lot of time to just learn like to air roll, kind of understand a bit more of the controlling aspects of the car in the air. Because I was to make this straight, you'd have to like, yeah, there's some level of in-air adjustments you have to make. This shot is just boosting and then double jumping and then transitioning from a save into a shot. Number 4 is just a simple dribble where you have the ability to flick if you get comfortable. This shot is about getting a solid first touch and then transitioning into a dribble or a flick. Half flip practice. I mean, there's different things to try as well. You could just pop it up and then test aerial stuff. You could smack it. Gives you a bit of variety to work with for the final shot of the pack. For Diamond to Champion, the pack focuses on more of the aerial game and getting better with car control in the air. Some of the shots are less practical, but aim to teach general control and air roll in order to make you more comfortable in different situations. The higher up the ranks you go, the more likely you are to find people with better aerial control. This pack forces you to get used to aerial movements and understanding your car a bit better as a whole. Shot 1 is working with backboard reads and reading the ball in general. Shot 2 is more of a fun one where you can kind of pick out any kind of shot you want to try and hit. It teaches open nets, obviously, but it's not a straight, like a straight on shot would be like, you kind of got to get around it and like flip through it. Or if you don't flip, just like touch through it, you know? Bit of a harder shot, you're going from a save to jumping off the wall and then trying to score before time runs out. So essentially, it's a save into a quick counter attack. I mean, like, I struggle with like stuff like this. It's like, I don't hit it 100% of the time. But I imagine if I worked through stuff, I'd probably get better at them. A bit more of a harder catch into a dribble. It means you got to get a decent touch, and then you get decent control all the way down the field. You can finish it with a flick if you want. This is just, I guess, understanding car control, aerial control, capabilities in the air. This one is just another backboard read to round out the pack. For Champion to Grand Champion, you're working on aerial presence as a whole as well, but also using the wall a lot more and getting better at reading the ball from different positions. This one seems like just a little step up from Diamond to Champion, but getting consistent with these shots and being able to score them over and over are what's going to take you further up the ranks. You will strengthen your muscle memory and become more proficient in the air as a whole. What else can you learn with this though? It is that kind of, you have to pre-jump to save, to get in the way, which I find myself having to do a lot more of at the moment, which is kind of nice. Yeah, and then I'm going to say, and finish. See, there's a decent amount of speed in the recovery, depending on where it goes. So you have a really bad, like, pinch that goes kind of off somewhere, or if you land badly, you should have like, what, 5 seconds to recover. I think if I'm struggling, but it's definitely like possible, then it's probably good for this rank, right? Champ to Grand Champ is kind of where I sit. But if I'm struggling, then this is gonna be this will be about it. It also gives a bit of variety as well, I believe, which is quite nice. I mean, you can go for like a straight shot, you can go for a double touch, you can go for some sort of weird backboard. This is I think this is a good angle actually, because you're in the corner where I guess if it's gonna go up in the air, you're probably going for boost or something. But it's also just not like an easy angle. You've got to relax. It's like a touch into a space where you can then continue the play, even if that comes in the way of a dribble, I guess. Instead of just clearing it for the sake of clearing it, it's clearing it for the sake of like maintaining possession and continuing the play. Oof. Now the overall training pack is pretty much just what it says. However, I wouldn't really attempt it if you're lower than gold. The shots can get a little difficult pretty quickly, but there are different ways to try each shot. With the focus being actually scoring the shot, you should first make it as easy as possible for yourself. Then move more towards going up for the ball faster or adding a flick to the dribbles. Then, as you get more comfortable, work towards making the shots harder for yourself by going for the ball faster, going up as fast as you can, or scoring harder to save shots. This pack can be used as a warm-up for most people, but you can also just use it to gauge your progress if you get bored of the rank-based training pack. These packs should teach you the fundamentals at your current level and get you more comfortable with what is happening at your rank. Many of these packs were built while I was streaming, so I could double check with viewers at that current level. This was a really fun mini project for me, and so I hope you guys enjoyed the training packs. That's it for me today though. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like the video, comment any kind of video you'd like me to do, as I'm always reading the comments and getting inspiration from you guys. If you want to keep up to date with myself and the channel, the links to my social medias are in the description, and to make sure you never miss an upload, feel free to sub to the channel. Anyway, that's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time.